All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So, where is the money? Where is the money? I think people ask for that because, you know, groups like BLM has collected over $90 million last time I heard in 2020. Insane amount of money. And as all these things happening here, they're going to continue to use hate and division and things like that to collect money. You know, it's not right because they're preaching division and hate. They're not preaching love. They don't care about people being killed or minorities being killed by minorities, black and black crime, brown and brown crime. They don't care about none of those things. They care about the white cop that kills the black guy or the Hispanic guys because essentially it makes money. And it's the proof over $90 million or something crazy on 2020. So where is the money? Because you know what? The same people that have been victims to these crimes are asking, where is the money? Now, let me put this out there. If somebody died, it's horrific, and the family is going to suffer. Even if that person that died committed a crime, was a criminal, was a career criminal, whatever he was, that doesn't take away that people are victim and people would suffer through this. Here's the thing. A lot of times we try to get, this side versus this side and all that stuff. And we just got to understand that when somebody died, it's horrific, and nobody wants to see that. Obviously, there was a right, there was a wrong, there was consequences to actions, right? So if a bad guy does the wrong thing, he's gonna get shot. But when their mom and father and sisters and all that are crying, they're just victims to a crime or to maybe not a crime per se, maybe something like a horrific situation, right? So again, when we see these people that have been getting killed and I see the families crying, I feel bad about it. You have to feel about it. And I hate when these groups come in and they use that hate, that division, instead of using the love of God. They don't do that. They make it even worse. So where is the money? Before I get into that, check it out. You can support the channel multiple different ways. You could become a patron. You could join the squad. You could use our Amazon affiliate links. That's actually pretty good. There's links down there. Make sure you're using. Make sure you click there. Buy whatever you buy. And again, I definitely appreciate that. Let's share the intro and let's get started. Yeah, let's do this. And bam, I'm back here. Let me do this. So again, let me share this. Here we go. Make sure you subscribe to the Jarhead 6 Ride channel. I'm loving my motorcycle. I just went to Bucky's and I had a great time right here. We did a good ride there. So again, subscribe to the channel. You guys know the deal. So here's the thing. Michael Brown, father. So if you're not aware on who he is, essentially, again, Michael Brown. Search Mike Brown. And again, it's going to be the incident that happened in Ferguson. It was really bad. A guy got killed. The city went pretty much into fire. It was one of the first cities that went through this issue. If you want to go back in time, I know the whole BLM started a little bit before that, but I think the Ferguson, as far as I remember, and I remember making videos about this, it was a really bad situation. Some of you guys that are subscribed to me were there. And you guys put comments and things like that. But again, it was one of the first times when we really saw in the last few years, we really saw the city getting on fire and all that. And after that, you guys know the deal. As I'm recording this video, there's more drama coming up. So again, his son was killed by a police officer. Comes to find out that a lot of people say that the cop did A, B, and C. Then during the trial, that wasn't there. The cop walked away from that because obviously he didn't do nothing wrong. And Michael Brown makes some decisions that end up on him being killed. So, but here's the thing. They collected so much money. And again, this case right here being the first case or one of the first cases where we really saw mass riots in the country and all that, you would think that we'll have some kind of support, right? Because we're talking about all this money. And right here, if you see this as Tory, co-founder, International Black Freedom Alliance, and Mike and Brown have requested funding. They are requesting funding for their community. And in fact, they are requesting, again, Mike Brown, local community organizer, Tony Rosso have demanded that BLM organization provide $20 million to continue their work in Missouri. So they need money. So where this money is going, you can continue to read the article and all that. Right here it says the demand is respond to the news of BLM receiving $90 million, $90 million for the uprisings after the death of Floyd. I don't know how to say this guy's name, and Breonna Taylor, right? So again, $90 million. That's insane, guys. Think about this. This is a crazy amount of money, really crazy amount of money. On behalf of many activists of the St. Louis area, I am joined by Mike Brown, sir, the father of Mike Brown. Again, he's the young man that was killed by a police officer. Today, we hold a Black Lives Matter accountable. Russell announced in the video. So this guy that happens to be the father of an individual that was, you know, die, and the city went crazy, and all this money is asking for money. What is the money? Where is the money? Well, you know, you can see things like this. Here's one of the organizers, right? So again, Marxist BLM leader by $1.4 million. $1.4 million. There's the money. Doesn't take a genius. It doesn't take a rocket science. It doesn't take somebody that is super, super smart. And the thing about this is that I'm all about, you know, you making money and doing the best and establishing, you know, good jobs. And even if it's, you know, things like this, because obviously, you know, like places like the NRA where we donate money, those people make good money, right? So you would assume that these people will make a decent amount of money to have a decent life. No doubt about that. Everybody deserves to make money. But the problem here is the idea that they are presenting. You know, you see Marxists, right? So they don't believe in the system like me and you believe. They don't believe on, or you know, on working hard and making a living and all that. They have a different belief. You know, I know there are some differences between communists and Marxists. I don't know all that, all those details. I live in a communist country and was horrific, right? It was Fidel Castro was a horrific person. But again, you know what? They are preaching this. They are preaching that the government should give you money, just like communist countries do. They are preaching that they should support you and all this. But on the side, that's just what they're preaching to you. So you could donate money because in the side, there are more, they want to have amazing things. They want to have good houses. They want to have everything that this country, you know, promise and allows you to do. But at the same time, they're preaching hate towards this country. It's insane. They are preaching against the country. They are calling upon, we know that BLM had called upon destruction into our country, and they are making money on the side by doing this. It is so clear to me. I just don't see how people don't see it. The moment that this group started, and to me, it was like, what do you mean? One of the main concepts, or one of the main things that they wanted to do was destruction of the prescribed Western family, however they put it, right? So essentially, they wanted to destroy the families. I would have been like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with these people because it is not the prescribed Western civilization, family, nuclear family, however they said it. It's the family that was created by God Almighty. You know, the Lord created a man and a woman and told us to go out there and have children. But you want to destroy that. You want to destroy our country. You want to do that. It's nonsense. They don't want to do none of those things. They're just preaching that to you so you could donate money and then they could buy themselves $1.5 million houses. It's crazy. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You gotta you can't even understand this, right? The leader of BLM Matter, self-described Marxist, recently purchased a $1.4 million exclusive in Los Angeles, where the vast majority of residents are, wait for it, white. No way. And you want to support the black community, and you want to give back to the businesses, and you want to give back to the local black businesses and the local, you know, all what they preach. I mean, this is not something that I'm saying. This is what they say. We want to give back to the black communities. But you buy a $1.4 million house in a white neighborhood. Doesn't sound good to me. So here's the thing. Where's the money? Where's the money? Michael Brown, right? His son was killed by a police officer. Comes to find out the cop did the right thing. I did many videos about that. Michael Brown Jr. make the wrong decision, end up on him being killed. It's a sad thing that happened, but it happened. And now he's requesting $20 million. It sounds good to me. It sounds like you want to invest on your community. Okay, it sounds that, which, by the way, the community was destroyed based. I don't remember what was the family member that called upon destruction of the community. Maybe it was the stepfather or maybe something like that. But again, it doesn't matter, right? Let's try not to burn our communities down so we don't have to request the money. So, but again, I get it. They want $20 million to help the community, and they're asking BLM, where's this money? Well, it doesn't take a rocket science. The money is being spent on white neighborhood, $1.4 million in a house. That's where your money. If you have the money to spend $1.4 million in a house, I mean, I can just imagine your monthly paycheck, right? If I have enough money to buy me a house that is $1.4 million, I should be making 10 G's or even more than that a month, right? Should be making a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money. So, and how do they do that? It's simple, by going into Twitter and tweeting hate and division. It is what it is. There is a proof. You can see it right there. You make your own determination. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.